Hello everybody, my name is Robert and welcome back to another episode of the Vanilla Plus Survival Let's Play. I have some plans for today's episode, but before we get on with those, I'd like to show you all the changes from last episode to this episode, and I'm going to be testing a new video format for it, so be sure to tell me if you prefer to see more videos like the one you're going to see today. Starting with some of the more minor changes, I've removed most of the chests in the upper half of my base and moved all of my items downstairs to the brand new storage that we built in the last episode. I also tweaked the farm a little as to not trample it every time I come up from the brand new water elevator. Yeah, that's right, I got rid of the annoying ladders and replaced it with a water elevator to get to my new storage. It's so much better this way, I'm actually a little bit ashamed of myself for not thinking of this originally, but my new storage room has been completely organized, and after doing so I realized I may need even more storage. Let's hope not, for now at least. But besides that, I haven't tweaked anything else here, as I think it came out more or less perfect. Moving on from the main base, I made a nice but bare staircase going to my EXP grinder. Funny story is that I built the stairs from the top of the grinder down and forgot that there was lava at the bottom. Yeah, the whole staircase burned up and I had to build it all again. Hooray! I spent a good amount of time decorating the main EXP grinder area. My block palette was a bit questionable with polished diorite, but I think it worked out pretty good. I'm definitely not done here, but I do like the overall look of the place so far. And of course, I have a level 30 enchantment table down here now. My grinder isn't very efficient due to the increased spawn rates of zombies caused by the expert mode data pack I have installed. Zombies also break torches due to the data pack, which in turn spawns even more zombies. There isn't anything I can do to combat this except use alternative lighting sources or spawn-proof entire cave systems, but it's not that important, so I'll live with it. Moving on to what I actually want to accomplish today, well, I simply want to decorate the bare islands that we built a couple episodes ago. They're going to be very similar to our base islands that we've already built. It's going to have bamboo, trees, rocks, and plenty of other decorations, but a key difference is going to be that these islands are likely going to have a bit more grass than sand. This project wound up being a bit of a pain in the butt because my inventory was full basically the whole time. Jeez, I just can't wait to get shulkers and elytra. Because of the inventory clutter, I wound up not doing any trees / bamboo just yet, but rest assured that that will be coming soon enough. I quickly want to mention that the first 2 minutes of this video were actually made back in April, but I went on a small hiatus and I'm just now getting back to finishing the video in the middle of May. Sorry about that. I also quickly wanted to apologize for the shoddy camera work in this episode that you're seeing literally right now. I recently downloaded and started using the replay mod, but it's a bit more complicated than I expected, and I'm currently not using it to its fullest potential, to say the least. But I can certainly say it's much nicer to use and more convenient for time lapses, so I'm happy it came out for 1.15. Anywho, I wanted to quickly talk about some changes that happened in the series since then, starting with the fact that the expert mode data pack has significantly changed in an update recently released by the creator. Firstly, cave spiders can now ensnare you in webs, and secondly, I can no longer sleep through the night, but I can still enter a bed to get rid of the rain, insomnia, and to set my respawn point. Some new crafting recipes were also added, such as horse armor, rotten flesh, smelting to leather, and most impressively, a costly end portal frame recipe, so I can technically build an end portal wherever I would like to, but I have to go to the end first to be able to get the items needed in that recipe. There are other changes and crafting recipes, but those are the most noteworthy ones. Again, if you'd like to download any of the data packs, resource packs, or music I use in my videos, all links can be found in the description. Although it should be noted that I have made many personal changes to the expert mode data pack, meaning that your experience will be a bit different than mine out of the gate. Speaking of the expert mode data pack, I actually started getting overwhelmed by zombies in this clip, but it continues far more in the next clip you'll see in just a moment. This was due to the increased chance for zombies to call for reinforcements each time they are attacked, and the fact that zombies have bonus health. Just one of the many examples for how much more difficult these mobs are than vanilla mobs. You know, I just finished my time lapse and then I look around and there's a million zombies freaking all coming towards me. Like, look at this. Get out of here. Hey. Don't touch my torches. If you guys didn't know, when they get too close to a torch, they break it automatically, which is literally such a pain in the butt, and that's why I was shooting them with my bow until I ran out of arrows. But it really sucks how many of these guys there are. At least I have this handy-dandy Smite 5 sword, which I have made, and it helps a lot because it gives them less of a chance to call for reinforcements, as I can usually one-shot them with a crit. But yeah, we really need to light up that island as soon as possible, because those guys are getting annoying. Also, I gotta sleep, like, immediately, because phantoms definitely gonna become a problem, so I'm gonna go do that. I gotta say, though, the worst thing about this whole zombie spawning reinforcement situation is that what winds up happening is that I'm pretty sure to spawn zombie reinforcements, it actually requires a higher light level, or like the light level requirement is higher than it is for normal mob spawning. So I believe normal mobs can spawn at a light level of 7 or below, whereas with reinforcements I think it's like 9 or below. Someone could correct me if this is wrong, but something I've noticed is that basically reinforcement mobs spawn completely, like, regardless of light levels. Like, there's no way you can light up a place enough so that mobs will not spawn from reinforcements. So basically, the zombie reinforcements are really annoying, because I'll be smacking a zombie and one will spawn, like, on one of these islands, even though it's properly lit up, and I'll have to kill it, but it'll break a lot of my torches, which is just such a pain in the butt, because, as I said before, and I've said time and time again, they break torches every time they get close to them. It's so annoying, but it does make for an interesting challenge in Minecraft. Now, as you can see, I'm just placing some bamboo. We're not going to get around to doing the trees in this episode. In fact, I'll probably do those off camera. They're just so dang difficult to do, and they take me forever. A lot of, like, shaping and just, going back and forth over if it's actually the right shape, the right size. Just takes me way too long to do, actually, on camera, so probably avoid that for now. Also, I hear a zombie, and I have no idea where it could possibly be. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to plant some bamboo, let that grow up, and we're pretty much just chilling. I wanted to talk a little bit about the fact that I went on hiatus for like 10 days, and some other stuff that I've actually got in the plans. Now, I went on hiatus. Did I say for 10 days? It was definitely more than 10 days. It was like friggin' 4 weeks, almost a full month. I did that because there was just so much stuff going on in the world and my personal life that I just decided I need to calm down. Take a step back, take a breath, and that's exactly what I did. I just took a deep breath and knew that everything was going to be a-okay. The world is basically falling apart, but everything's going to be a-okay. And the weather has been improving, so I've been spending some time outside. Obviously, I've been following my state's regulations as to the quarantine and everything. If you guys didn't know, I actually live in New Jersey, not too far from New York City, in fact, which is arguably the hardest hit place in the entire world. Probably not. It's one of. I definitely will say it's inarguably one of the hardest hit places in the world. And I just want to tell everybody that I hope you're being safe, and I hope you're taking all the precautions necessary. I think a lot of people continue to downplay this, but at the end of the day, I just hope that everybody is being safe and nobody's, or as few people as possible are getting hurt. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say about that. I don't want to talk too much about it because it's, it's a little bit stressful to think about, I'm sure. And I'm sure you guys hear about it constantly anyway, so, there's no need for me to talk about it as well. But I have some other stuff that I actually wanted to talk about. And the other stuff that I wanted to talk about was that I've actually got some new series planned. It is not going to be just this survival series forever and ever, which I'm super excited about. I mean, I do love this survival series. What? That thing literally grew while I was looking at it. I do love this survival series a whole bunch, but of course I would love to have a few series going on. That is always a lot of fun. And as for the series that I have planned, you will see, but one of them is an SMP with other people. I'll probably be off doing my own thing, and you guys might be like, well, why would you even, join an SMP if most of what you're doing is going to be alone? And part of that is because I really like just the community aspect of things, like going to shops and seeing what other people built, and having people drop by my own base and looking at what I built. It's just like the community aspect of it, not necessarily being with the community, just being a part of the community. So I hope that you guys enjoy the new series. One I'm putting a lot of work into, and that's the one that I have not mentioned yet. One of two, because there are 2 new series coming. But I do hope that you guys enjoy them, and we'll see what happens. So I wanted you guys to know that I've been sitting at the EXP grinder quite a bit lately and getting some pretty good enchantments. That's how I got this Smite 5. That's how I got all these different tools and enchantments. And, if you look at this stuff, I've got some pretty great enchantments there too. Hopefully we'll be upgrading to Diamond soon enough. Still don't have enough for that, but I have done some mostly enchanting off screen. I just wanted to update you guys on that a little bit. But as we overlook all that we have accomplished today, I think it is a good point to end this episode off. I know this one is a little bit shorter, but a lot of work has gone into this episode, regardless of how long or short the episode is. Also, it is raining, and it's definitely thunderstorms because of the dark clouds, so I'm gonna go sleep. Also, my computer is lagging a little bit. Not sure if you guys see that. I might be upgrading my computer soon because don't know what it is, but it's mostly this vanilla world really just hates my computer. But I do think we are gonna end off the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. I apologize if my thoughts were a bit jumbled in this video. The world's kind of just a mess, and it gets to me sometimes, but just know for the most part, I'm doing all right, and I hope you guys are doing all right as well. Hope everybody has a great day. I will see you guys next time, and goodbye.